What's up? Bradley Johnson with a later Sunday workout. Yeah, what's up? Moving into squats, not my squats, you understand? I'm taller than her. It's me checking the plates, making sure that I put the right ones on. Because you don't want to be lifting and find out you were wrong on one side, as I've done before. Check older videos if you need to see when. No, I'm not going to tell you where. As I said, it was fairly uneventful, which is always what you're looking for. It was pretty dull. We still got a bit of that knee snapping thing, but nah, you're like, nah, whatever. It's like whatever, innit? You get to a point and it's like, yeah, it's not very bad. These are pretty powerful, not so hamstring dominant squats actually. So these were pretty upright and tight. I think the glute stuff is probably working. It's one of the better sets of squats for a while. Moved into mine. My warm-ups weren't too bad, but then my final 90% one, it was a little bit ouchy in the hip and a little bit ouchy in the knee. Not really so much ouchy as like worried about the possibility of ouchy, and so it just meant me do these slow, shaky knee, angry, why can't it just stop being a pain reps. But you know, they got done. They were fairly tight. It just felt icky. The actual technique wasn't too bad. It just felt like horseshit doing them all. I've been kind of getting used to my squat feeling pretty nice, and the last 2 sessions it has not been feeling pretty nice. So you may have noticed again, I'm talking all the way over this bench press set, and that's mostly because nothing really happened again. It was pretty clean. I think any issues that are in the press, and there's a little bit of asymmetry in the eccentric and the concentric at the top, can be down to the bench. I haven't got the best. You can see this is not a competition bench. It's a utility bench for lots of other things, and sharp phone. It's kind of it's, you know, jack of all trades bench. It's just not great for like competition style bench pressing, and I think that is really the root of every problem. And as you can tell by the RPE, it's time to move up in weight, and there was a very clean set of bench presses, which wasn't just her, because mine was pretty much the same. Really good bar speed coming off there, really powerful. Really happy with that. Bit of a lackadaisical pause at the chest there, but it was only because I was feeling so good and I kind of got into the groove of them. I could have just kept going for days with those, it felt, which was nice considering that's heavier weight compared to what I've been using recently and having trouble with shoulder problems and whatever. Moving into deadlift, this is a big jump in weight for what we're doing at the moment. This is a heavy set of, so we're going for sixes at the RP we're working with, and so we're focusing on the bar going back and the hips going forward as forcefully as possible. And if we check the first rep, it's fairly clean, but there is a lot of forward lean. You are being pulled forward, so we're not as happy with that as we'd like to be. The second rep, slightly better, but then at the end, you are being pulled forward a little bit more. That third rep, that's what we want. But then right at the end, we just need to clean it so that the technique comes together, so the bar moves back, but the hips move forward. It's just at the end there is that part where the bar is going forward, and that is just a little bit of a waste of energy. But really, I'm being nitpicky. These are really good. She asked me how many she'd done here. I said 5. She interpreted that as this is the 5th, so did this like it was a 5th, but it really was a 6th. I was all ready for the next one. I was like, no, slow your ass down. But yeah, they're pretty good. Then moved into my deadlifts, which you know, is a big thorn in my side at the moment. I'm trying to work in it, and I had some horrible ab pain before this started, but through the power of South Park, I thought, fuck it, let's go. I pulled as much slack as I possibly could pull. You probably saw, and this is probably one of the better deadlift sets I've done in a while. It's not perfect, but this is a pretty tight hold there. I think any slack in the ab part of me is down to just the pain, really. And as this for a 6, I was really happy. This is probably the best 6 I've done in a really long time. So yeah, I held it at the top, like, yeah, that felt good. So yeah, happy with that. Moved on to some lats jokers, different lats jokers. I'm still doing the chest supported rows, which I really don't want to be doing. I really want to be chin up, but I can't. Christmas tree lats and all that. Not me. Not me. I'm fat as fuck right now. Look at her complaining there's no music. Shut your fucking mouth. Anyway, that's how I treat my trainees. You gotta tell them who's boss, or they don't know. Yeah. So more of these lats jokers and whatever. Who cares? Moving to glute bridges, the exercise that matters. Looking at the video back here, we could do with some tighter abs, so that we're using a little bit less of the spinal structure and more of the glutes. But really, again, I'm being so finicky. You've probably noticed this is my nature, to be so finicky. We're getting a much better height, much better hold, and better hyperextension of the pelvis as a whole. So yeah, we're happy with these. This is a massive improvement. Look at the control going up, and that probably bleeds into the improvements in both the deadlift and the squat that we've seen, especially today. It makes sense. So there you go, train and you will get stronger and better at doing shit. It's crazy. Look at that, look at that, look at that. That is really controlled. That's really controlled. I think we're ready for 2 plates. What do you think? Maybe. Nah, she ain't ready for 2 plates. Bitch ain't ready for 2 plates, yeah. I didn't mean that. I'm very positive towards women and respect them. Anyway, I did some because they were on the floor. I thought, yeah, let me go in some. And my height and my hold and my hyperextension is pretty decent, but I think they're a little bit forceful. They could be a little bit gentler. And I noticed about here, I was like, oh yeah, these are going up a bit fast. I tried to slow it down a tiny bit, but by this point it was like, ugh, whatever. And yeah, I just thought, yeah, fuck it.